Hello, hello. Welcome back to Spiritual Warrior Tarot. I'm here doing the 12 zodiac sign readings for the month of August. This reading will be for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and it will be a general read, and it's not going to fit with everybody, so take what fits your situation, leave what doesn't, and don't get hung up on the gender of the cards, as we all have male and female energy within. So, Taurus. Oh, also, just let you guys know, please excuse any noises you hear. I'm at a very busy intersection. It's almost impossible to, uh, you know, get the noise out or to avoid the noise, really, even with the window closed. So I do apologize for that ahead of time. So, um, Taurus, as I was getting into the meditation for you guys for this month, I heard the choice is yours. And I saw you guys kind of like, when like the bulls like huff and the steam comes out of their nose and all that. Like I saw that, and then I saw you guys like in a different, very lighthearted energy, kind of like hopping around, picking flowers, smelling them, making your home look really pretty. And then it was almost like two different ones, or I don't know, it was so hard. And it's just intuition and the visions and the feelings that I get, but it was almost like they were showing me two options. You could be happy or you could be pouting. Because I also saw a bull like sitting there pouting, like, I'm not happy. And, that's when I heard the choice is yours. So I feel like, Spirit's kind of saying you could either, the choice to be happy or to be miserable is up to you. So I don't know who that was for. You guys know the deal. It could be for one person or many. Here we go. So, you guys your card. My gosh, you gotta be kidding me. I literally saw this in my mind's eye right before I pulled it. I'm not even, like, before I, like, as I was cutting the deck. We have emotions, and I do apologize for the glare. I'm still getting used to the lighting here. And so this card is really about, your emotions and how they serve to either bring you down or keep you up. And so with the sword there in the hand, that indicates mental state. Swords are air energy, mental energy. And so this is all about paying attention to what your emotions do to you. And it also, I need to mention that emotions are not inherently good or bad. It's just kind of like an awareness scale to allow you to, like, well, it's like a scale allowing you to become aware of, where your emotions are and how they affect you. So paying attention to them can really be helpful in terms of how you go forward and how things, how you react, how you respond. Does something come towards you, Taurus, and you just immediately react? Or do you take time to respond? There's a big difference in the two. So yeah, I feel like they want me to say more on this, so give me just a sec. When the emotions card appears in the present, it represents a need to learn to recognize and understand your emotions. It symbolizes the importance of working with and managing your feelings, not controlling them, but understanding them, accepting them, and allowing them to flow and shift naturally. All right, so I just wanted to, I just was really being guided to give you guys that much information. So, all right, let's get your Celtic cross spread reading. At the bottom of the deck, we have Queen of Pentacles, very nurturing energy, very giving, On the negative side of this could be overgiving. Taurus, this just feels like your energy here. Here you are at the center of the reading, Taurus. We have the Seven of Cups. Confusion, many options. I'm feeling confusion most with this though. But with here, this is like I'm feeling somebody split in between both of these energies. Somebody who wants to be like the female and depicted in the card who is open to new possibilities and looks at everything as the glass half full and believes in the impossible. And then another energy which is looking down at the map trying to see how do we make it to these mountains outside of us logistically? What path do we take? And, being very rooted in like the material and in the tangible. The challenge here we have, the crossing, the conflict we have is justice. This is all about balance. This is also about truth. The foundation we have at the reading is the Eight of Pentacles. So work or fixing something, crafting, this is really about practice, practice, practice makes perfect, and really owning your craft and honing your skills. Then we have as the past. In the past, we have, the Three of Wands, and this is all about going outside of your comfort zone and expanding your horizons and really allowing yourself to experience more. And this is also about abundance generally. In the immediate future, we have the Nine of Pentacles, and this is all about independence. This is also about building for yourself. And in this particular deck, this is about bridging the spiritual energy to your physical energy. You see how she's playing the piano and it's in the tree and she's sitting in the forest and all of that, but the actual act of playing the music and connecting to her spirit, that's what this is really about, bringing the spiritual energy into your physical body and bridging the two. The next card out, which is what you hope for, or the crown, which is what you want most out of this situation, we have balance here. And, she holds this globe in her hand here, and you can see the yin and the yang, and the phoenix and the dragon dance this beautiful dance above her after she's gone in and really gone with the flow. And, she's patient and she sits there to heal. So it's almost like that's what you guys really want, is like this healing, this balance, especially with the balance down here being the challenge. How you see yourself in the situation. Wow, we have the sun. I'm really feeling like illumination with this. Like you guys have realized something recently within yourself. The sun is all about happiness and success and, again, illumination. In the tarot, it's the moon and it's that darkness, fears and anxieties, but we go into the darkness of our own psyche to let the, light of the moon shine her light onto our shadows. And then the sun comes and it's like you're illuminated and you now know all of those things that were hidden. I just feel like you guys have realized something with this. The next card out we have is the environment. And this is the energy around you or how people see you in this situation. We have the Five of Wands here. It makes lots of sense for you, Taurus. This is, this is like conflict in a regular deck. In this deck, it's like there's tons of obstacles being thrown at you from every direction, but you're not going to give up. But there's a lot going on. The next card out is what you hope for or fear most in this situation. And yes, we have the Queen of Swords, all about cutting to the truth. And also, she's very logical. She doesn't let her emotions like rule over her decisions. She cuts right through that stuff and makes the best decisions for her without emotion, and so that serves you in the way that if you're holding on to something because of an emotion that weighs you down and you have this kind of energy, you're able to quickly cut through to the truth of that and then you're able to release it. The outcome we have is, wow, We have the Hermit, more self-realization for you guys. Okay, this is all about realizing something within the self and self-introspection. Excuse me, I couldn't think of the word here. And also just like realizing and getting to know yourself on the inside more and becoming more aware of who you are on the inside in your own spirit. All right, so let's get some clarifiers for you, Taurus. Let's see what is this confusion about? Okay, so Taurus, that Seven of Cups, you showing up at the reading, that confusion, that split energy, or maybe having lots of options. I just want to show you that the Ace of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. We have the Knight of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, and then the Wheel. And so it feels to me like maybe there's something that you were waiting on, or like a person, something within a dynamic with somebody that was making you feel like not enough or lack in some sort of way. It feels like it really feels like you're being moved away from something. Maybe this lack feeling, and it could be having to do with a family or, you know, a home, and or maybe just your contentment in general, like your emotional contentment in general. I need more. Let's see. Let's keep going. All right. Okay, so obviously something burdening you, Taurus, here, and we have the Empress, and then we have the Hangman. I'm sorry, I just kind of lost it for a second. So the Hangman and then the Empress. There's some sort of an awakening happening. Maybe there was some stagnancy, but definitely awakening happening to your worth. Maybe, you know, realizing, there it is, realizing that your self-worth is out of balance and maybe you're lacking in that area, or maybe you're just lacking in compassion in general. Okay, so at the foundation of this, we have the Eight of Pentacles, and what came out was the Three of Pentacles, and then the Eight of Swords here. And it feels like maybe some third party energy showing up here, but in general, it feels like something maybe within a career is making you feel stuck, working with others here. You know, and we also have the Page of Pentacles that showed up at the bottom. And let's see what the Nine of Pentacles is about, because this could be about your independence or building for yourself. So let's check it out. Yeah, there's a new beginning to build something brand new here. So the immediate future being the Nine of Pentacles, which could indicate your independence or like starting to build for yourself, like career wise. We have Ace of Pentacles came out and Four of Wands is at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like there's you guys are heading into a brand new beginning to start something new. And I feel like maybe some of you are being led away from a relationship that you were in, or maybe, you know what? maybe you guys are just being led away from this lack, and it had to do with something you were waiting on. All right, let's keep going. Okay, so we have the Page of Swords here in reverse, indicating maybe being all talk and no action here. And we have the Six of Pentacles, and then the Ten of Pentacles showed up at the bottom of the deck. This, oh boy. Kind of feels like you guys were illuminated to something that really kind of put you off, maybe, and it had something to do with like the balance of giving and receiving within a home. Yeah, definitely something came in and shook up your stability. We have the Tower that came out, and then at the bottom is the King of Pentacles here. I don't know if you can see it. Sorry, it's a little glary. But so this came out over that environment, that conflict. We had the Tower and then this King of Pentacles, feeling like something really came in and shook up your stability, or yeah, that's like the environment around you. Yeah. So hoping to cut out things, you know, the what you hope for most in this situation being the Queen of Swords. We have the Four of Swords here, so separation, meditation, and then Temperance is here again, healing, and then Judgment, so a renewal. So it's like, it just feels like you guys have realized that something needs to go. Something needs to go here. Let's see. Okay. So maybe for some of you this has to do with work. Uh, we have the High Priestess that came out clarifying the Three of Wands here, which was from the past, and then Eight of Pentacles. So almost like you guys realized that there's something within the work dynamic that needs to change. Again, like I said, I was picking up on maybe this was third party energy, or this was something to do with the career, you feeling stuck in the career, because again, this is the foundation, the Eight of Pentacles, which is work. You know, it feels like maybe you guys were doing something that just wasn't bringing in a lot of money, maybe, and just making you feel like lack and really like keeping you down, or maybe just like you're kind of really like waiting for something in terms of your career to show up, like almost like, what am I contented with? Like, what's going to make me happy in terms of career? Because I just feel this lack, and it feels like you're being moved away from that, and you're going to be given a new opportunity to start something new here in terms of your independence, maybe start a new business or something. Yeah. And you know what? With this sun being here as showing up as you being illuminated, maybe you're starting to take information in a new way about, you know, what's going to bring you abundance and what you want to do in terms of bringing this in. The Six of Pentacles is like a balance, but also like your financial abundance coming in as well. And I just feel like cutting things out and being able to heal and renew is really going to bring this in. And whatever, you know, maybe in your environment with work, this is what was going on and that's what needed to change. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's like, okay, so is this up or down? Okay, so over this healing, this temperance energy, which is what you hope for or what you want most out of this situation, 10 of swords and ending, and then we have the 9 of cups in reverse, and I feel like that, you know, this is your wish fulfillment here and like an ending to like not getting that possibly, because then we have the ace of wands here at the bottom, so a new passionate beginning, and it just feels like you're coming to an ending of something. And again, this crossing truth and balance here, you know, realizing what your worth is and realizing what it is that you want to do. So I'm picking up two different stories here, guys. I hope you're following me with that. Wow. So that outcome, the Hermit, realizing, self-realization. Look at that. 10 of Pentacles, 4 of Wands. Happy home, happy home. Contented home, contented home. Very successful home, happy life, stable foundation there. So, Taurus, these are messages in general. It feels like you guys are kind of learning to, like, what really is going to make you happy, especially in terms of career and going after that. You know, it feels like you guys are being led away from this lack type of feeling and maybe working yourself to death and getting nowhere, and you're being like moved towards your happiness and your contentment. We have 3 tens on the board, Taurus. So 10 of cups, 10 of swords, 10 of pentacles, and you know, I did see 10 of wands earlier, but that's not on the board here. It feels like there's a cycle closing, like a completion for you guys here. In order for you guys to like step away and heal and realize what it is that you want. Okay, Taurus, these are your messages. I'm going to leave it here. I hope this was helpful. Please, if this is your story, join me in the extended where I'm going to do a journey reading for you guys to see like why you guys are being led on this journey, what's lighting your way, the outcome and the challenge, and like what you've grown uh like tired of or what you're moving away from. And then a 3-card spread of advice for you guys. Okay? So again, I hope this was helpful. If this did not resonate, please check your birth chart for other prominent signs and check out those readings as well. And if you're not following me to the extended, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in September. Take care.